Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Chris here. We're going to be breaking down some of our best price picks for the day for the 18th of November. As normal, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. And also hit that subscribe button for more NBA, Fanduel, DraftKings, and PrizePicks lineup advice videos. If you want to get in on premium for either DFS or for the PrizePicks side, let us know. $6 for PrizePicks, you get a three-man slip and a two-man slip for $6. So two separate slips for only $6. If you guys want in on that, check us out on our Twitter. That'll be in the comment section below. Click that link; it will take you right to it. Or message us on our email; that will be down there as well, and we'll get you guys all set up on either DFS or on PrizePicks. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of bounce around a little bit, kind of look at stuff that sticks out to me, and kind of get into it a little bit. So I really don't mind looking at Jalen Suggs. Maybe you can take his points and assists on this one, but 21.5 really is not bad. Um, he is slightly limited in his minutes. You got to keep that in mind. But also, Golden State is one of the worst teams against the guard position. They give up a lot of rebounds, assists, and also points. Let's go check them out just real quick so I can tell you guys show you what we're talking about. All right, so as you see here, Golden State gives up 26.2 points per game. They also have give up three three-pointers made, 9 assists per game, and also some steals. And so I don't think this is a bad spot for him. I think, like I said, if you're gonna look, you can look at his points and assists if you want to go anywhere. But still, Jalen Suggs at 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists is not bad. But definitely going to be looking at Jalen Suggs a little bit tonight. Same thing with Wendell Carter. Going to be looking at his points and rebounds. I don't know if they have that one up, but Wendell Carter's points rebounds, I think, is in a half decent spot. Not really on the PRA as of much because he's not really an assist guy, but definitely another guy that you want to look at just because, like I said, once again, Golden State, that's the ones they struggle. They give up 58% field goal percentage to centers and 14.6 rebounds per game to centers as well. So I think Wendell, like I said, points and rebounds is definitely a spot that you guys want to attack. Moving down the list a little bit, seeing if there's anything else. I'm kind of like I said, looking at this one when you guys are looking at it. Um, I think Jalen Brown at 37.5 PRA could definitely be interesting, or you can look at his points and rebounds as well. But if this game does stay close, I could see him hitting it, but he's only hit it 2 out of his last 5. So, like I said, maybe his points and rebounds is a little bit more um, a little bit more his style. We got Kada, we got 20.5, another one. Points and rebounds is probably where I would look at, but Brooklyn really struggles against centers, and I think Kada, especially on the fantasy side, could definitely have a good one. But yes, centers 62% field goal percentage, which is literally dead last. Rebounds 14.9, which is almost dead last. They don't give up a ton of assists. So like I said, his points and rebounds is probably where I'd go with Kada. I don't mind Derek White though at 27.5 PRA, as I mentioned. Brooklyn does kind of struggle against point guards and shooting guards a little bit, especially in the 3-point area. And the assists, they really struggle quite a bit in the assists, 9.7 and 6.4, depending on where Derek White plays. So 27.5 PRA, I think for Derek White is not too bad of a spot. Um, I think let me go look. Efforty Simons, I think his points are at see, unless they took it off. Yeah, 11.5. So it's an interesting one here for Simons. 11.5. He hasn't hit that against the Clippers or Memphis, but it's more of a risky one, so you don't really need to go risky on here. But 11.5, I could see it happening. And I mentioned it on my FanDuel side, but Brooklyn's not good against defending the 3-pointer, and that's kind of where Simons lives. 3.4 3-pointers given up per game. Simons could get on a slight little hot streak there, but 11.5. I don't know what his goblin is. If it's like 8.5 or 9.5, you can take that as well. But yeah, that was one I wanted to look at there. Let me see. All right, there we are. We're gonna go look at the points and rebounds category real quick. If it gets us over there. All right, sorry about that being a little bit slow here, but yeah, points and rebounds. Points and rebounds. Wendell Carter's at 21.5, so literally almost the same as his PRA. So I mean, yeah, that's a little high then. So we'll keep an eye on that one. But like I said, he's in a pretty good spot, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did hit it. But on paper, it's not the most consistent. Let me see who else. If Kate Cunningham doesn't play, Azor Thompson 19.5 could be an interesting look. Um, Kada at 18.5, as I mentioned. I really don't mind him against Brooklyn here, and he's hit that two out of his last three. And I'm just really not too afraid of Brooklyn, so I think Kada at 18.5 is definitely worth a look. Another guy that could be worth a look, he's a goblin here, but Luke Garza, I kind of mentioned him on my Fanduel as well. I think he could be in a good spot, playing about 17 to 18 minutes off the bench. And same thing with Kada. Brooklyn's terrible against center, so I really don't mind looking at him at all in this one. Let's see what else we got going here. 18.5 for Keldon Johnson. I did mention him that he was in a half decent spot here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he hits his goblin as well. With all those guys being out for San Antonio, and Memphis is not good against small forward centers. I mean, sorry, small forward, power forwards. So definitely give that one a look. Cedric Coward, 18.5 points, rebounds, not really his category too much. I'm gonna go look at the points just real quick. Like I said, I'm kind of skipping around with you guys as well. Curry at 26.5. I could see the over on that, as I mentioned, with the 3 pointers. I really could easily see that one going over there. I don't mind looking at is Laurie Marketing on his points, rebounds, and assists. Like I said, he's been absolute firing and on all cylinders. And if Utah's going to stay in this game at all, it's going to be because of Marketing. And dude's been popping off. And Lakers do struggle a little bit against that small forward position. LeBron could be back tonight, but we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, they struggle. 25.1 points a game, field goal percentage 51%, in the middle of the road for rebounds and assists. The Lakers are against power forwards, but yeah, Marketing really not in a bad spot at 34.5. So that's kind of what we're looking at here in this one. I mean, other guys, like I said, I mean, Zach Edey's in another good spot depending on what's going on with his points, rebounds, and assists. I mean, his is at 11.5. I mean, I know he's slightly limited on his minutes, but he's probably still going to play 25 to 26 minutes here. And Ja Morant's out. A lot of the guards are out. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Zach Edey pops off again here. And same thing with his PRA. I mean, 21.5. I get he's not really an assist guy, but I could see it here. And like I said, I know he hasn't hit it on here, but he's just coming back from an injury. His first game was just a couple days ago, so. Ooh, sorry about that. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to end this video. Voice is starting to act up a little bit, getting a little bit of tickles in there. So, as normal, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. And also hit that subscribe button as well. If you guys are interested in premium, check us out on our Twitter. They'll be in the comments section below. Click that link, give us a follow, and it will and message us. We'll get you guys all set up on either PrizePicks or on the DFS side. And like I said, for PrizePicks for $6, you get a 2-man and a 3-man slip. That's not too bad. And like I said, yesterday on our PrizePicks, we went 8 for 10 on our picks. Giannis was the main one that killed us. And then, but yeah, unfortunately from the injury. But yeah, check us out, guys. All right, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.